Hey, what's up? My name's Caleb. I'm a full-time reseller. I'm going over the second part of my thrift haul from this week. So I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm going to tell you roughly what I paid for it, rounded to the nearest dollar, and an idea of what I expect to sell it for. There are some discounts from the tags. I'll be doing some mental math and I'll just give you a rough figure of what I paid for each item. This first item here, I've never heard of this brand before. Marentz, maybe? I looked it up because this was super high quality. It had this like fleece lining and I paid 12 bucks for this. But when I looked these up, they were selling anywhere from like 50 to 100. So that must be like a pretty high quality like ski, snowboard, outdoor type of brand. So I'll have to look more into it, but I wasn't gonna leave it behind for 12 bucks. I paid about 10 bucks for this. This is just a Levi's kind of like canvas jacket. It has like the quilted inside. But this one was actually new at the tags, so I felt really good about that. Probably a $40 jacket. This next item, I paid about 4 bucks for this Eddie Bauer like blazer kind of sport coat kind of thing. This is from the Travex line. Let's see if we can get this here. These actually sell really well. It's one of the few Eddie Bauer items that just sells really fast. So it kind of has like a athletic-y performance material to it, which is very in style right now. So somebody that's working in the office but has a modern look and likes to still feel like they're wearing, you know, athleisure wear, you know, it's right up their alley. I paid about 5 bucks for this LL Bean jacket. I did see this when it was full price at $15, but I waited to see if it would make it to half off. It's pretty basic, but it is like pretty nice material, and it does have the style code on the inside there. So let's see. This number that starts with 290690. I'm going to type that into Google and get the model name for this, which will help it sell a little bit better. So I'm guessing that's about a $30 to $40 jacket. This next item is a Nike golf sweater vest. I picked this up because it was only like 2 bucks and it was in size XL. It does have this embroidery here for this golf club, but because it's so affordable in a nice neutral color, I'm just gonna list this at a good price and get this sold quickly. I paid $5 for this Duluth sweater. This is really heavyweight, it's super thick, and it's a size 3XL, so I feel good about this because it is in that bigger size. Probably a $25 sale. This is a cool one. I paid $15 for this Carhartt jacket. This is vintage and it has like almost a velvet texture to it, but I looked it up. It's super old, it's really cool, and they sell for about 50 bucks or so. I paid $3 for this LL Bean fleece. I like this one because it's the full zip, and I will look up the exact style name. I think they call these the Mountain Classic fleece or something like that. It does have a company embroidery on the side here. But because I got it so cheap, I still feel good about getting this sold quickly for minimum of 20, maybe even more. I paid $5 for this vintage Levi's corduroy jacket. It is fleece lined with this plaid fleece on the inside. So I think this will be a good seller for about 30 bucks. I paid $12 for this LL Bean sweater. It's kind of a snap tee knockoff from Patagonia. This is a 2XL tall, so I felt really good even paying $12 for this just because the size is so good, and this is just a really clean item. Great color, nice little logo on the chest there, so probably a $30 item. I paid 23 bucks for this. This is a J. Crew Nordic line jacket. But it was new with the tags. This was just really high quality when I felt it, and when I looked it up I saw some sales of like 60 to 80 bucks. So happy to pay up a little bit to get a really nice item that'll sell quick for good money. I paid 3 to 4 bucks for a bunch of Figs pants. The prices have come down on these a good bit, but when you're getting them cheap, you know, under 5 bucks, you can still sell them really quickly, and it's a great bread and butter item for your store. Here's another pair. Here's another pair. These ones are the joggers. They actually sell a little bit better. When you're looking for these, this is the logo on the back pocket that you're looking for. And then they also have this logo that you're looking for. Got another one. I've never seen them in these crazy colors, so I'm hoping that they sell even a little bit better than just the kind of black and navy ones. Here's another pair. These ones are maternity, so I'm hoping that that helps the value even more just because it's a little less common. And another pair, the same thing. So that's, I think, 5 or 6 pairs of those. And like I said, I paid under $5 for those, like 3 to 4 bucks. And typically they sell anywhere from 20 to 25, 30 depending on the model. I paid $15 for this North Face jacket. I really like this one because this is a high vent series and it's a 3-in-1 where it comes with the liner and the shell. So that just increases the value because a lot of times when they get donated, they get separated. So the fact that this is, you know, a complete item with all three or both pieces that can be worn 3 ways, that's something that's really gonna make it stand out on my listing online. I just sold one of those recently for I think like $90. I don't know what this exact model will bring, but at least 50. I paid $7.50 for these 511 tactical pants. It's kind of funny, I paid $5 for 2 pairs of new ones and these ones are used. I think they're the exact same ones that I just listed that are new, so I can, you know, get this listing up quick and they'll still probably sell for 25 to 30. This is kind of a fun one. I paid $15 for this Steelers jacket. This thing is really old. It's on this Swingster Made in USA tag. Size is XL, which is a great size. All the snaps work on it, no rips or holes. So, you know, the price can really vary on these, you know, unique vintage items, but I would say this is at least a $50 jacket. Here I paid $7.50 for this rugby shirt. Now, I would actually call this item a mistake. So let's go ahead and learn from my mistake here. I thought that this was Polo Ralph Lauren based on the patch, but I never looked at the tag, and this is actually Polo ASSN. I think it's association or something. This is a very low level of Polo, so I would not recommend picking this up, and it's size extra small. So I totally overlooked those things when I grabbed this, because typically the Polo Ralph Lauren rugby shirts, long sleeve polos with the rubber buttons, long sleeve, and these patches on it can sell for like 30, 40, 50 bucks. So I was just on autopilot, threw this in the cart, never looked back at it, and honestly, not a great item. I'm sure because of these patches and stuff, I can still probably get my money back out of it. I only have $7.50 into it, so it's probably more like a $15 item. $10 to $15 item, not a $30 to $50 item. I paid about 18 bucks for this Duluth canvas blazer. This is new at the tags, in a size medium, so not, you know, the most amazing size, but because it's new, I still feel confident with this item. I've sold their outerwear, the canvas outerwear from Duluth, for really good money, 40, 50 bucks, but this one being new in a blazer, I would guess $60. I paid $15 for this Stio jacket. This is an amazing outdoor brand. Even this super light windbreaker will still probably sell for 50 bucks if I had to guess. It's just a really high quality outdoor brand, and the people that like this brand are, you know, they'll really pay up for it because they know it's super high quality. This is super lightweight, but the camo pattern is going to add value. It's a full zip jacket, and that brand is just super solid. So I think this is still a $50 jacket. I paid 12 bucks for this Columbia jacket. I think I've mentioned this a couple times in my videos, but I'm really looking for this Omnitech logo on the Columbia pieces. This is their waterproof and windproof line. This has the taped seams on the inside, which is usually an elevated, you know, a sign that it's an elevated piece from a brand, and it has these like coated zippers. So this thing is not going to let any water in. Has the little semi-hard bill here on the top to keep you know, rain out of your eyes and off of your face. So this is still a really good item. The brand is very mid, maybe not that great at all, but these particular coats still sell well. I think this will sell fast for 30 bucks. I paid $7.50 for this Yankees like sweatshirt jacket. It is a hoodie, it's new with the tags, it's in a good size of 2XL. So all those things combined, I think this will sell quick for 25 to 30. I love buying for the teams that have just huge fan bases, like the Yankees and the Cowboys, Ohio State, Alabama. There's just people all over the country that want those items, and a lot of times they're only made in the regions that those teams are located, because there's not, you know, a huge concentration of Cowboys fans in Ohio or Yankees fans in Ohio. So when I find those, I know that the audience is very broad for that item, so it's going to sell quick. I paid $12 for another pair of the new Tag 511 tactical pants. I've already sold a pair of these for I think 40, so I'm happy to pay, you know, 12 bucks for these. This next item, I paid about 10 bucks for these Levi's. They are new with the tags. It's the 569 cut, which I don't really buy and sell typically. I don't see them very often. but this was size 34, 34, so that gave me a lot of confidence that these will still sell quickly because that size is so good, and the black color is always good in Levi's. I would guess that's about a $35 to $40 pair of jeans. I did save the best for last. This is a 3D knit sweater. It is not a Kuji, unfortunately. It's from the brand Norm Thompson, but I did look this up. It's made in Italy. I paid about $14, $15 for this, but these were still selling great. It's in a nice bright colorway. It has that 3D texture to it that you're looking for. So honestly, this is a great item. I think minimum $50, maybe $100 plus on this. So that's everything from part 2. These items were a little more bulky, so it was quite a few less items, but I think that these are really good ones. So let me know what you think down below. Hit the subscribe button and stick around for the next video.